mercy deeper than dishonor.
Night falls quietly, draping the earth in shadow, as countless hearts stir with questions too deep for sleep. Are we truly prepared for the unthinkable, or is there an ancient warning beneath our certainty? A sacred urging that gently beckons us to seek the light beyond our fears. Across Montana's rolling hills, the sacred silence of a humble convent shelters the heart of Sister Catherine Marie. For 37 years, she has moved through corridors of prayer, convinced her spirit was known by God. Yet even in devotion, a deeper revelation quietly waits to awaken her soul. But autumn fades gently, drawing us into the sacred mystery of October 25th, 2025. In a quiet heartbeat when the world felt certain, the familiar dissolved. Her breath faltered, her pulse stilled, every earthly comfort vanished. Loss teaches us to trust God when all we cherished slips silently away. Beyond the veil of mortal life, Sister Catherine is drawn toward a brilliance that outshines every earthly sunrise she has ever cherished. Wrapped in this gentle, holy radiance, she encounters the loving presence she has always longed for, the Lord of perfect mercy and eternal truth. He stands before her, not with accusation, but with a love both fierce and holy, a divine fire that invites surrender, not fear. His gaze pierces through every false assurance. Time is no longer an endless field. Now it is a narrow path, and the margins are closing fast. He reveals to her 5 places, specific locations, each bearing a grave warning. Not every danger shouts. Many are silent, their snares woven within the ordinary. Hidden perils wait in plain sight, prepared to entrap even the faithful if their hearts and steps are not guided by wisdom and vigilance. His words resound, stripped of metaphor, urgent and clear. Those who know where not to linger when darkness falls will be sheltered in safety. Yet all others, unprepared and unaware, may encounter trials beyond what they can withstand, reminders of the wisdom found only in heeding sacred counsel. Returning to her body, Catherine finds no rest until her message is poured forth. This sacred burden kindles an unyielding fire within her heart, a compelling ache which refuses comfort, urging her on until the truth is finally entrusted to every soul willing to listen and receive. Stay close, for what you are about to hear may reveal whether you stand in safety or in shadow, whether you dwell in awareness or are unknowingly near one of the 5 places she was shown. The sacred reckoning arises quietly with the very first light of a new dawn. Within the quiet convent, daily rhythms gently veil the unstoppable march of time. The sisters, choral prayers rise softly as dew on the hillsides. Candles flicker, humble bread is shared. The world feels untouched. Yet none sense the sacred peace is about to be shattered in a profound, life-changing way. A simple task changes all. An errand for medicine takes Catherine to the quiet road. As sacred prayers flow from her lips and she weaves between tall pines, her spirit open, she trusts in the Lord's protection. Her journey believed safe. Her heart quietly surrendered to divine guidance. Tragedy comes without warning. A truck, a screech of metal, and in a heartbeat, the world convulses. She is suspended in the fragile silence between life and death, the chasm opening beneath her feet, as destiny and eternity seem to pause, holding their breath in divine anticipation. She glimpses herself from above, a fragile form broken among the ruins of twisted steel and shattered glass. She feels no pain, no terror, only the sacred freedom of release, as if her soul had always been destined to rise, called upward into light and everlasting peace. Released from her earthly shell, she is gently drawn upward into a radiance more brilliant than the sun, but as tender as divine mercy. Her mortal weakness fades away, eclipsed by the wholeness of her spirit. For the first time, she knows the glorious fullness of true life. Within this golden radiance, Christ himself draws near. His eyes hold the timeless depths of eternity, ablaze with compassion and wisdom that wash away every regret and wound. She is utterly seen, perfectly known, received in holy awe, gently embraced by both divine authority and unfailing tenderness. He calls her by name, a resonance flowing like gentle music and thunder mingled within her soul. He invites her to witness holy truths not yet revealed, appointing her a messenger entrusted with hope for a world trembling on the threshold of breathtaking upheaval and divine transformation. His warnings are unmistakable, actual places, marked out by destiny and spiritual consequence. Safety and peril become inseparable from obedience, as surely as from the very soil beneath their feet. What is about to unfold stretches between earthly trials and eternal truths, a crossroads defined by faith and response. In a vision, the world unfolds below them. Mountains, cities, and oceans, all aglow with a profound spiritual meaning. Each region, each heartbeat, will face its unique trial in the days ordained. The panorama possesses a chilling clarity, awakening awe and urging trust in God's sovereign purpose. First, armies gather with purpose around Jerusalem, their shadows ever lengthening across the ancient valleys of the Middle East. The city, long regarded as a cradle for hope and covenant, faces total encirclement. Those remaining in Judea, as calamity descends, are truly surrounded by grave and imminent danger. Her spirit trembles as the vision grows sharper. Relentless evil invades the sacred sanctuary, seeking worship not owed to it. Earthquakes shatter ancient stones, flames roar from heaven, chaos claims the air. In this hour, hesitation costs dearly. Those who linger inside risk their peace, purpose, and very souls. Yet woven through is the thread of divine mercy. Those who hasten to remote heights, those who heed the warning, are shielded by unseen hands. Provision arrives not from their own reserves, but from the living God who guided his people through wilderness and will sustain them again. The second vision shifts, and mighty cities of splendor rise. New York, London, Dubai, each pulsing with pride and ambition. Though their towers gleam, their foundations rest on fragile systems. They have placed trust in their own ingenuity, forsaking the humble wisdom and steady guidance of heaven. Suddenly, everything fails. Cyber attacks shatter the digital heartbeat of civilization. Power falters, wealth evaporates, and panic surges through the endless labyrinth of modernity. Urban havens become tombs for those who placed all assurance in them. Yet, amid darkness, the soul remembers where true hope is anchored. In the midst of great collapse, another mercy is revealed. Some hear a gentle summons to depart, exchanging fleeting comfort for divine providence. Through humility and steadfast faith, they withstand the storms of upheaval, discovering unexpected sanctuary, where God's guidance transforms loss into sacred refuge and quiet hope. The third vision shakes the heart's illusions of safety. Bunkers, praised as strongholds, are built for sheltering from the gathering storm. Yet these walls unveil not true security, but misplaced trust in human invention and accumulation, revealing how only what God ordains can truly sustain and deliver the soul. When cosmic forces shatter ancient strongholds, life supports collapse, and familiar walls become silent tombs. In the absence of faith, fear transforms even trusted companions into adversaries. She learns at her core that salvation is never built from concrete, but formed in the mystery of trust and surrender. Despair overtakes what wealth or intelligence could not heal. A soul's true reliance must rise higher than lofty ceilings, reach deeper than the ground itself. Bunkers crumble first, within those who trusted fortress walls over God's open hand. Learning surrender reveals where genuine refuge and enduring hope are truly found. The fourth scene sickens her spirit. Minds gather for a new system, where promises of safety and ease are offered through a single mark. What appears as progress and security veils a profound, irreversible spiritual cost. A warning that deception may masquerade as advancement, testing eternal allegiance and faith. She beholds people torn between seeking sustenance for their children and guarding the sacred cost to their souls. Under heavy burdens, many falter, exchanging eternity's promise for fleeting security. not understanding that what is surrendered along the way can never truly be reclaimed or restored to them. Yet, here too, light persists. Scattered groups refuse to conform, steadfast in faith, relying on miracles and the unseen presence of angels. Their spiritual resolve makes them radiant beacons of hope, shining with courage and love, even as the world around them grows ever darker and uncertain. The final vision envelops her in a world changed by sacred reckoning, the coastlines, once flourishing with abundance, now battered by tempests and ruin. Earthly confidence collapses, disappearing as swiftly as shifting sands, inviting the soul to reflect on true humility in the face of divine restoration and purpose. Great waves consume cities, mountains shift, and everything once permanent is made frail. Yet the ancient pattern remains clear. Those who heed spiritual warnings move inland, carried not just by understanding, but by the sacred trust of obedience to divine counsel, and so they are preserved. All these revelations culminate in a sacred hour of awe and trembling. Not only where you dwell, but whom you trust shapes your destiny. Some find life amid devastation, sustained by true faith, while others are lost in abundance when their trust was set in shadows and not in God. Jesus implores her to speak plainly, bearing the urgency of one entrusted with sacred warnings. These words are given for safety, not terror, for shelter, not shame. In the midst of calamity, he reveals hope for those willing to listen with humility and resist the temptation to argue. His voice thunders with boundless love and gentle longing, saying, "I am the only refuge you will ever need. All other shelters fade like mist and are fleeting illusions. Do not trust in what your hands build, but instead rest in the one who truly holds you secure forever." He charges her to return, bearing this sacred responsibility like a torch guiding through darkness. This is not a tale spun for trembling hearts, but a divine map, hand-drawn for the wandering soul, for those who are brave enough to awaken, to choose, and to walk the path of return. As her spirit re-enters her broken flesh, the visions remain clearer than memory, deeper than any wound. They burn within her soul, both radiant gift and weighty burden, a living testament to the relentless, unwavering faithfulness of God, seared into her heart by holy fire. Now, she speaks. These 5 places are not metaphors to be pondered at leisure. They are urgent, living invitations from the divine. Each heart beholds a crossroads. Seek your true refuge now. Answer this sacred call, or reckon with the profound cost of remaining hesitant. The core of the warning is profound. Safety is shaped not by geography, but by steadfast devotion, not by fleeing distance, but discerning God's guidance. Worldly structures will crumble in the end, but the Lord's voice quietly persists, endlessly true and calling hearts to trust His unwavering direction. Jesus calls you even now, urging you to leave behind every entanglement and diligently prepare your spirit. The hour rapidly approaches when your decisions will echo for eternity. Do not trust another passing moment. Hesitation closes the window of grace with each heartbeat, and tomorrow is never promised. Choose today. Thank you for reaching this sacred moment and opening your soul fully to a message that is more than words. If your heart stirs, it is not random. Something eternal, purposeful, and holy beckons you closer, inviting you to respond with faith, hope, and a spirit ready to receive. Respond now with faith and action. Share from where you are listening, your city, your nation. Weave your presence into this tapestry of souls, inviting prayer to cover you. Even if the path ahead tests all certainty, remember, you are part of a beloved community. You are not alone. Subscribe if you have not yet, and remain open to the unfolding of more messages that may reach your heart. If this vision has pierced your spirit, do not keep it hidden. Share boldly with kindred hearts, for someone you know may long to hear this light. Because every step of faith can ignite a new life, call someone back to hope, or rescue a soul standing quietly at the trembling edge. Sometimes, true rescue is discovered only because one heart dares to speak, and another, in humble faith, is willing to listen and respond. Let light go before you as you walk roads not yet revealed or certain. Truth alone is your compass in a world where comforts may collapse. Hold fast. The ground beneath you may shift, yet your anchor remains unseen, eternal, and unshakable, rooted in the presence of God Himself. Every warning, every vision is truly love in disguise. Divine mercy carefully carved from the midst of judgment. When the darkness deepens and trials press in, trust that you possess everything required if your foundation is steadfast in Christ alone, the unshakable cornerstone of hope and endurance. Do not fear, even when darkness gathers and trials threaten. Our God prepares secret ways of deliverance, hidden places where divine peace and impossible provision await. Nothing is ever truly lost to Him. In every hardship, blessing waits to be revealed to those who trust in His promise. Let this story become your signpost from the ancient scrolls, not just a warning, but an urgent call to awaken. Do not sleep through the gathering storm. Let your preparation begin in humility, rooted in faith, and find its fulfillment in steadfast hope, anchored in God's enduring promise. If you have received mercy, let that same mercy flow to others. Pray faithfully for your neighbors. Cherish and uplift your family. Release the heavy burdens of old wounds. The days are swiftly passing. The hour draws near. Make every choice radiant with love and grace from above. And remember this profound truth. Faithfulness in the quiet, unseen things prepares your spirit for great trials yet ahead. It is always love, never fear, that unmistakably marks every true disciple's sacred journey, guiding them steadfastly through darkness toward the lasting light Christ has promised. Even now, the Lord is gently stitching together hidden places of refuge, deep friendships, sacred communities, and secret wilderness sanctuaries, where faithful obedience invites miracles. In quiet corners of the world, He gathers hearts willing to follow, nurturing sanctuaries where hope is woven from trust and reverence, unseen but real. Lean deeply into quietness when the world's noise grows truly unbearable. The next divine instruction rarely arrives as thunder. More often, it comes in a sacred whisper. Listen with discernment, then move with conviction. Sometimes it is wisdom, not understanding, that preserves your life in moments of uncertainty and waiting. This warning lives within you now, a seed of wisdom entrusted to your spirit. Carry it forward as a lantern that gently illuminates the path for others. Let your testimony move the hesitant, your courage lifting the wavering. The waiting world is seeking your conviction to shine. The storm may sweep away what once comforted, but it cannot shake souls whose roots pass deep into the eternal. Stand unshaken. Hold your ground for those yet to hear, becoming a steadfast light amid the darkness, so their faith might awaken and find its anchor. Each moment of surrender and every sincere act of trust are seeds the soul plants in faith. In time, these quietly bloom into the deliverance God has promised. Do not despair. Each prophetic warning closes the old world, but opens a dawn only to those awakened in hope. As the story lingers in your soul, may you find clarity, courage, and peace, gifts woven into your heart by God. Let the vision enter gently, not as a burden, but as holy invitation, a quiet summons to every soul longing for renewal, for wisdom, and the radiance of true light. You are seen by the one who fashioned your heart and knows your journey. You are called by name, chosen for moments yet to unfold. Even now, God prepares you for days no eye has dreamed. Walk forward. His presence leads, His love surrounds. You shall never be alone. Let hope be your armor, humility your radiant shield, and unwavering faith your north star. What arrives is not the end, but the sacred moment when heaven's promise becomes living, indestructible reality for those whose hearts are listening, open, and courageous enough to act upon the call. Journey forward, guided by a light that cannot be dimmed. No shadow will silence the voice calling you by name, drawing you out of fear, out of compromise, into the fullness of freedom. The path is sacred, your name, beloved, your purpose awakened by divine love and eternal promise. Until we meet again, may you carry eyes open to wonder, a spirit ready for his invitation, and a heart anchored in the one who saves through warning, guides through every wilderness, and welcomes home each beloved soul, choosing him above all, now and forever.